There can never be enough scaling. Yeah, totally. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Let's see if everything just works as planned. Let's just move the chair up a bit and go from there. Oh wow, we've got 20 people waiting. It's insane. Okay, I just need to make sure that everything's working, because sometimes we have a bit of an issue. And we need to make you a mod. So all good there. And okay, yeah, we're good and going. Okay, guys, so hello everyone. And welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan, and yeah, kind of muffled, just working here. Just been a bit of an issue, just trying to get everything sorted. Just 1 second, it could just be me talking to the mic. 1 sec. 1 sec. Sounds like we are on a distant train. I think we're okay. I think we're okay now. But it's just some issues here, just some technology issues, you know, it's just how it is. But we should be golden now. Let me know. Is everything okay now? Let me just listen to myself. And make you a mod. So all good there. And okay. Nope. 1 sec, technical issues. You sound distant and muffled? Okay. Okay, what about now? We should be a bit better. That's a bit strange. One sec, technical issues. You sound distant and muffled? Okay. Okay, what about now? We should be a bit better. Okay, right. More. That's a bit strange. Okay. You sound distant and muffled? Okay. Okay. Properties. Right, that should at least have fixed it. Always sucks. Always sucks when this type of things happens. Good God. Okay.
Right, I'm just listening to myself and seeing how that goes. There we go. Always sucks. Always sucks when this type of thing happens. Okay, we're good to go then. Sorry about that, guys. Well, it's not a great Book of Grudges stream if, well, nothing seems to work at the beginning, you know. It just kind of happens. Or maybe Clan Scryer were just pissed off because I decided to play Pestilens. Well, either way, we're here with the Clan Pestilens army. As promised, we are going to be playing a full campaign. We've got some mods, just like the ones I showcased. So, for example, we are going to do a full Clan Pestilens stream where we will not be using any sort of any other units. We're going to do a little bit of fun. It's going to be thematic. If we recruit any other legendary lords, we may recruit units for their armies from any other clan. But that's it. That's it. We can't do anything. Which difficulty are you playing on? I'm playing on hard and hard. We're just having a little bit of fun today. You keep getting more quiet though. It could just be the distance from the mic, so let me just bring it closer. So yeah, we're going to get that sorted. It probably has the only good mic. Yeah. I mean, it's Clan Pestilens, so it probably has to be a bit moldy and so on, doesn't it? But we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to just sit down here, because we have to do a few things before we can actually expand. And we need to get rid of the slaves and the rat ogres, because this is only a Clan Pestilens. This is only a Clan Pestilens run. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing all right. I do apologize for the technical issues, but then again, as usual, this happens to me and me alone. We're going to get rid of these guys. We're going to get rid of the clan rat building because we get some Pestilens clan rats, so we're going to have some fun with that. And we're just going to do what we can. Our globally is Pestilens or Scryer. Those are Scryers, so we can't use them. We can only use Clan Pestilens units, hence why I have the Liber Bubonicus cookbook. And that's going to give us some extra stuff. It's actually going to make a few new units for us. So if we check over here, we have Plague Thralls, which are slaves. Plague Monks are recruitable from turn 1. Clan Rats of Pestilence, Plague Priest, Censer Bearers, Plague Claw Catapults, Plague Chanter, Plague Torchbearer, Reaper of Woe, Plague Furnace, and Plague Reapers. Those are the only units that we can use. So those are a modded experience. We've got a bunch of mods running. They should be all in the description below as per usual. And, you know, we've got some new legendary lords and so on. We're just going to have a bit of fun and we're going to see that way. So we're just going to have a little bit of fun. Okay, everything should be fine now. Sorry if I'm a bit too quiet. I'll just heighten up the volume if that's the case, but I should be okay now. And we'll go from there. It could have just been the mic looking to the side, and we'll just go from there. But now let's just start recruiting. I don't really want some slaves. I just want to go straight into Plague Monks, because I want to get a few Plague Monks. We'll get some slaves, then we'll start going for this. Go kill Lokia, and work our way to the marks of the old ones. There's a bit to do, but we're okay. Yes. Let's the pestilence spread across the world. Exactly. We're gonna start doing a massive amount of plague. We're on -3 food at the moment, which really does suck. Eventually, we'll get a bit more, so we're perfectly fine. And we're just gonna do as much damage as we possibly can. Mortal Empire's Lustria, what a fun starting position. Yeah, it's not the best, but it's thematic, and I kind of like it, because then when Chaos does arrive, they'll come for us first, so we'll be able to farm on Chaos for a little bit. I mean, it's not the best situation, but it's still better than nothing, you know? Am I still very quiet, then? Like, I've got the mic pointing directly at me and everything. And Clan Nor was already destroyed. Fun. If I may ask, who are other than Luterez is a mod now? There are a few others coming. But today is just Lutro just to get it sorted and see how we go. Am I the only one who thinks that Skaven models are sexy as hell? I mean, everyone's got a kink. We're going to go up here just to raid a little bit. We're okay in terms of everything else. I mean, these buildings are fantastic. Gives us public order and everything. The problem is minus to food and stuff. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's -3 on the top. The worst one is this building, which on the top is -7,000 maintenance costs. So I need to at least get some money rolling in. But it also gives us 7 food, which is fantastic. Yeah, the Discord has been sexualizing Skaven today for some reason. But we're just going to do a bit of raiding. Get ourselves sorted with Mangrove Coast and just run. That was quick. What do you mean, McCorgy? Love the name, by the way. Right, so we need a bit more food. So we'll wait just a few more turns. I don't think he's going to cause us any problems. And we should just run from here. We've got a lot of mods. There are a lot of more Lizardmen Legendary Lords here. So this is going to cause us a problem. As we are going to be fighting a bunch of lizards. I know that the mods also kind of make Lufa Harkin a bit more aggressive too. So we're up for a lot of fun. But yeah, everyone's got mods. I've got mods for every single faction everywhere. Expanded roster and so on. It's supposed to make things a bit more interesting. Now, the Dark Elves are trying to get this building. I might let them just take it. And then we can just attack them. Because we have a bunch of Plague Monks. I mean, our army roster isn't great at the moment. But then again, we've just started. Yeah, okay. He's just taking it. That means when he colonizes, he loses men, doesn't he? How many nipples does a Skaven have? I'm assuming a rat has like 7. Now, was I right? Yes. Not great. And he's getting some support from the Black Ark, but we're okay. What does a 7,000 maintenance cost building do? It spreads a plague through your cities. So my plan is to envelop the whole Warhammer Fantasy world, well, what's playable in Warhammer 2 at least, as, well, just envelop it in plague. Who needs Papa Nurgle? We have Clan Pestilens. We have the more destructive plague. A clan was destroyed in the first turn. Yeah, basically these mods make a lot of the other factions hyper-aggressive. Which is why I'm only needing to play in hard mode, because it's already difficult as it is. Trust me, it gets it gets a bit interesting. No, I don't have the Amazons. It conflicts with one of my mods. I was going to put OVM Lost Faction, but it does conflict with one of my mods. I'm running, what, like 24, 25 at the moment? And they all do various different things. I even had to turn the Kislev one off. Hello, Alucard. How you doing, mate? Plague Disney. Aye, aye. This is going to be a little bit of a theme park. The correct answer was 13. Oh, I need to change this because I was just recently filming something which unfortunately required... Where the hell's the camera? There. So I was filming something which required that the camera was slower. We've got something planned. It's something that I and Baltimore are working on, and you guys should be able to see it. I was about to say you have melee infantry on legendary. Yeah, well, we don't have any ranged units barring the Plague Claw Catapult anyway. Have you ever listened to Wacka Flacka? I don't know who that is.
Plague mugs to me.
Basically Corona for everyone stream. Yeah, pretty much. But this mod is pretty much... All the mods together are making a legendary a legendary playthrough without needing legendary, essentially. Make it a tax city? No, we're going to be hyper aggressive. We're going to be as aggressive as possible. Like, I'm normally a defensive player, but I'm going to try be as aggressive as possible. So we can just fire a little bit, wait for them to come here. Will you ever do a Norsca faction overhaul mod review? Yeah, we've got a few planned out. We're just doing a few other different videos. Tomorrow we've got a speculation video once I actually record the damn thing. I just want to do a few different things. Touties, hey dude, how you doing? Right, let's just charge in now. I think we're pretty much golden. I mean, the Plague Crawl Catapult is absolutely fantastic. We can literally just wait here and not deal with anything else. Okay, we played enough of these guys. Let's just go and do some damage. They have a few spellcasters, which, to be honest, doesn't really bother me. Well, it shouldn't bother me anyway. Oh, look. I completely forgot that they'll fire on my own dudes anyway. But we've pretty much won anyway. Remember to wear masks when watching the stream? Sacking a city every turn is very aggressive. Yeah, but you know what's even more aggressive? Making sure that every city belongs to the Skaven, and if they can't be, that they're just as diseased as possible. We're going to kill off every Skaven clan. We're going to do everything. We're going to do as much damage as possible and go from there. By the way, guys, just remember that I do have a bit of a delay going, because right now my internet's being super weird lately, despite the fact that we upgraded. I mean, I'm paying more a month, and for some reason it's just not great. Alright, so we can already get to level 3. We can start building up here. We're going to just start focusing on the usual and just doing as much damage as possible. There is something here. That's nothing there. It does suck that we can't really get all the way up, but every section here we're pretty much fine. We just have to keep working on growth and doing as much damage as possible. Now, we do have the Respec up, just in case I need to change around, but more than likely I'm going to be working on ambush chance and just working from there. Not wanting to fire on your own dudes, you do realize that you're playing Skaven. Yes, but we're playing tactically. I want to do as much damage as possible, and I want to just go deal with Teclis fast, so I'd rather not lose any units until we've dealt with Teclis, because he always gives me issues. Right, so we've got some new units already. We can already start recruiting some new stuff. We can already get Plague Sensor Bearers straight early on, and we can get Clan Pestilens Can Rats, which are always really good. They're fairly more expensive than Plague Monks, so we're just going to go with a lot of Plague Monks. Once we can get everything sorted, we'll just start charging in. I will want to get some Sensor Bearers, but right now I think we should probably deal with Lokia before we can start switching out our stuff. Yeah, lol haha, we are doing a Norsca one. I'm not sure if you heard me before. Maybe it was like my mic being a bit weird. Alright, so we can go straight in. I'm going to wait another turn, because he's going to be recruiting. He's got a Manticore. And then we'll start moving up. I just want to wait for us to get the garrison sorted. Killing future traitors is very tactful. Yeah, that's very true. They're very, very true.
I will kill him soon.
Yeah, the respec mod should be needed. Maybe if it just costed a bit more, it would be nice. We're going to get some plague sensors. I don't mind waiting 2 turns if it means getting those guys. I used to love them on the tabletop. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well.
Approach me, thing, and beg I do.
Non-aggression pact? No. I'm going to be as aggressive as possible, and, you know, these little minor clans, they present to be problems to us, you know? So I'd rather just not deal with them in general. We're just going to keep doing that, and we can't recruit... Yeah, it's going to be a while until we can actually get another Plague Claw Catapult. Money is just not great for us at the moment, but we do have a bunch of units that we're doing okay with. Hey, Liam, how you doing, mate? Dude, been looking forward to the stream. I'm glad you guys have been looking forward to this, man. Like, honestly, I was really surprised when I got loads of requests for this. So I was like, you know what? This is really cool. Right, we're cool here. We can just start coming out now. And we're going to start doing some damage straight from here. Where is...
Frenzy fight.
Okay, so we're going to sack this city a few times because obviously it makes sense for us. They have a lot of units. We have a lot of Plague Monks. I think we're fine.
Unleash corrupt.
Mate, yeah, I said I'll do a Norska faction overhaul review. Don't worry. I'm not sure if you heard me before. It's cold and stormy here. My wife went to bed early, so I have time to watch the stream. That's awesome, mate. But Nathan, will you ever do a Pontus faction overhaul mod review? You know, I'm getting a lot of requests for the mod stuff. It's nice to see that you guys do enjoy that content. Because I wasn't too sure about it at the beginning. It was kind of like, well, we're lacking of official news at the moment. And, you know, it was just nice. It was just nice to try something different and seeing that you guys enjoyed it. The biggest issue about Camp Pestilens back in the day was how every single unit was metal. Yeah, I think they've moved to fine cast for most of them, but the Plague Monks themselves are plastic, which is great. Beastmen Entertainment, I'm jealous of your beard. You have potential for a dwarf-worthy beard. Thank you, mate. I do have to shave, though, because I'm going to an event this weekend, and it requires to wear a suit and tie, and the boss has told me I've got to lose this. Yeah, we need more catapults. We've only just started, though. I'm doing pretty good. Currently working on props models for school assignment. Nice, dude. Probably working on some Rogue Trader stuff later. Nice. Don't you hate it when you just miss? Now, I know these guys are resin on the tabletop now. Well, it's not resin, it's fine cast, so ugh. But these guys are plastic. You get, I think, 20 for 20 quid, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all. The fine cast ones are a problem. I've taken a while to actually work on mine because, you know, fine cast is death. But we're going to move our forces in just a few seconds. Let's just see how much damage we can do whilst we're waiting. Because for some reason they're just taking their sweet ass time. Which works perfectly for us. I mean, look at all this damage. I mean, we're already at 209 kills. 230, 248. I mean, I love the Plague Claw Catapult. I wished it was this good on the tabletop. Okay, I think it's time for us to move forward and start doing some damage.
Plan advance.
Wait, weren't we in Southern Austria? Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, no, because I think we're fighting the Black Ark. So for some reason it takes us to here. Unless one of my mods decided to change things up. When I started... when I started collecting Skaven, you had to buy 5 monks at a time. Yeah, dude, I've still got some of those packs. Like, they were fairly good, but they were stupid expensive. And, you know, being a young kid, trying to get your hands on those minis, you wouldn't have a very competitive army. So what I normally did back then, if I recall correctly, what I did is I used a lot of... yeah, I got the start collecting battalion kits. And I think I used that with my army straight. Finecast is the weird light grey rubbery one? Yeah, that's the one. It's horrible. No model for the Plague Priest, so I had to buy Skrulk one. Yeah, I remember those days. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be dealing with too many problems here. I mean, it's got 300 kills. They've pretty much died. We just have to kill this guy. We've taken a bit of damage, but this is going to be a sack city anyway, until we can get our food up. I mean, just look at the absolute amount of fuckery here, you know? And we missed and killed more of our own dudes.
Moving. Slumbering.
I don't like the snow maps, to be honest. Now that you guys mention it, it is really weird because we are in Lustria, and this seems more like a tundra. Better than siege battles, yeah. True, true.
Get them.
Well, we just have to keep charging in. What are we waiting for? Oh, that guy hasn't broken. And for some reason, these guys just stopped. They're not even looking at him menacingly. They're looking here. We're just getting shot. Come on, go in there. Oops. Can we not get rid of our plague sensor bearers already? Is that a Clan Pestilence only campaign? Yeah. It's only going to be Clan Pestilence. I prefer Clan Pestilence. It's my favorite clan from the tabletop. So I figured, you know, I'll give it some love. And we'll play with just a theme army. And you know, there's so much potential because Clan Pestilence does have a lot. Right, they've broken. There's a lot of potential with these types of things. Who hasn't broken just yet? This guy's still holding on. I mean, it's going to be very samey. High mountains can always have snow. Yeah, but this is a coastal city. I mean, the coast is there. You can see it. Yeah, it's just it's kind of shitty, isn't it? Oh, he died. He actually held on. Smashy, smashy. Yeah, we're gonna try and do as much damage as possible. There's not a lot of map variation. I mean, you get a lot more from... Dude, this Plague Monk unit. 200 kills. So, basically, there's not a lot of map variation, which really does suck. It really does suck. Because all the other Total War games, even Troy, have a lot more variation. Right, this is going to be a sack city. Oh, wow, he went far. And we're just going to wait to get our food up. So until then, we can just beef up as much as we can. We're going to increase our ancient cunning, because we obviously need to work on that. And obviously get Plague Rash. But generally, this is pretty simple enough. I mean, like, very, very early on, we're getting here. Then next time, we will be able to start recruiting more Plague Claws. And soon, we can start getting all the fancy new units. My only knowledge of Warhammer Fantasy is this. I Total War Warhammer. Well, a lot of people have been introduced to it. Creative Assembly have brought a lot of people into Warhammer because of that. I know nothing, next to nothing about Warhammer, Warhammer lore from Kim Kardashian. Well, Warhammer lore is quite expensive, but it's pretty good. Yes, I did realize I said expensive, but then again, am I wrong? Right, so more ancient cunning. But generally, there's a few books that you can get into and you can just start reading directly. I didn't even know that Warhammer had a fantasy version until this game. Yeah, because a lot of people think of, obviously, 40k and Age of, you know. Age of something. If we don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist. I didn't even know Warhammer existed until this game. It's a great thing. Honestly, Creative Assembly did a great job. When will CA release the Wood Elves DLC? Guys, you are aware I'm under contract, right? Like, even if I did know something, which I don't know anything at the moment, even if I did know something, I can't tell you guys. Like, I can't
Destroy,
abuse my position of trust with CA. I really, really can't, guys. Seriously. Right, we're almost there. We're almost up there, and we'll be good here. I attribute the revival of Warhammer Fantasy to Total Warhammer. Yeah, Christian, honestly, I think the same way. Oh, look, he wants a peace treaty. You know what? We're going to actually have one with Gorok, even though he's supposed to hate Skaven. But as you can see, our good friend Tackless is expanding to the south. It's a weird thing with this mod where he does that. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill that guy, get into the city, and then start moving in. And Clan Festa has been destroyed. You see, this is going to happen very often. We're going to lose loads of Skaven clans. It's going to suck, but we're going to do damage.
Pestilens is all. Good. More bodies to infect.
We're going to get food. Then we're going to do this.
Lord Skrulk.
And then we're going to do this.
Bring decay.
It's very much the same with the Skaven very early on. Ooh, gold. Useful. But we need a level 5 settlement, so we're going to do that. I know a bunch of stuff about Ariel from 4chan. She's my favorite character. 4chan doesn't really get a lot of stuff right, though. I would suggest checking out... well, I'm going to have a lore video on her eventually. I think Lore Master Sotek has one. He's done a good one, too. You know, it's... I'd rather say go for the Lore Masters or myself. I'm nowhere near a Lore Master, but, you know, I try my best. And we've got a rebellion. That's fine. All the new Warhammer Fantasy stuff. Yeah, dude, were it not for stuff like Total War Warhammer and Vermintide, we wouldn't have this stuff back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kill Tackless. Then we're going to deal with the rebellion. It's going to take a while to actually get everything sorted, but we should be able to defend ourselves. Because he's going to come for us. But that rebellion's also going to cause problems. So we're going to have to build a wall here. The Warhammer Wiki is actually very good. Yeah, you've got a good point there, Raphael. It's written fairly well. Let's just get into war. I mean, we can just do some basic stuff here. And we're going to run down as fast as we can to deal with this rebellion. And then Tackless needs to get destroyed. Yeah, for some reason, Pestilens never survives more than around 10 turns for me, more or less, when it's handled by the AI. I'm not sure if it's a recent issue or something, but it is fairly annoying. Like, don't get me wrong, I get CA can't fix everything, but there is a few things that just seem a bit weird to me, you know? But we're going to be as aggressive as possible, so I'm hoping that by turn, let's say 100, nah, not even 100, maybe 70, we'll have all of Lustria. I'm going to start spawning a second army as soon as Skrulk is sorted himself. Maldus Alva with the $1.99 donation. Thank you very much, mate. The pop-up is supposed to show up, but for some reason it's not doing it recently. I don't know why, because it's just super weird. But thank you very much, my dude. Thank you very much. We've got quite a few people in today. It's nice that you guys liked the idea of this stream. Okay, we should be able to pick this. This should be a fairly big battle. They have Plague Claws catapults too.
Unleash corruption.
I mean, we'll just ambush it. We might as well, because we're pretty much done there, and we can just get into the fight as fast as possible. Now, we need 2 turns, so we'll take the marks of the old one and sack it whilst we wait there, and we'll go get rid of him. On the plus side too, we're reducing the upkeep very, very heavily. And we're just going to run that way, you know?
Upon them.
And this. Nathan, do you remember the clusterfuck of Storm of Chaos was? The end times before the end times? Dude, the Storm of Chaos was better than the end times, though. Maldus Alva again. If Games Workshop brings back the old world from Age of Sigmar, why not just focus on other side with Cafe, Nippon, Hung, Chaos Dwarves, Ind, and even more Dark Elf Corsairs? Well, we are due to get the old world back. That has been confirmed. By the way, thank you for the $10 donation, mate. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. We are due to get it back. We haven't had news for a while, though, which really, really is weird to me. But I think the last time we had news was, what, October or November? But we are due some news. And I think they're going to work on the Far East. Honestly, I think it is. Hey, Dakota, how you doing? Yeah, at the beginning we're just going to be autoing a lot, you know, because, I mean, we're at the position that we can. But we should be able to start recruiting. Yeah, we can get them now. We're going to just try and sack. Ah, no, we can get it in. And just get the last ones, and we're pretty much golden. And we'll start dealing with that. We're going to get a bunch of firepower done now. We do not need these because we are not going to be using any of these buildings. And we get a commandment, which we want food. We want as much food as possible. Are you kidding me? Storm of Chaos was so bad. I mean, it was better written than the end times. At least in the Storm of Chaos, we the players had a say on what was going to happen. Because when everyone started realizing what was going to happen, a lot of Chaos players, including myself, by the way, started intentionally throwing their matches. Hey, the gentleman Steve. No, you haven't missed too much, mate. We've only been on for about 40 minutes so far. So what's Clan's Pestilens' whole deal? They're a Skaven clan who work a little bit differently from all the others. They're very plague focused. They see themselves as the one true children of the Horned Rat. Whereas the others will work with each other. Clan Pestilens is so determined to be part of the council. Because they came here. They came to Lustria and disappeared, yeah? And what happened here was that when they finally came back to Skavenblight, there was a council formed, and they weren't allowed to play. So what happened? Well, they decided to bring up a plague and literally said, you know, if you don't let us join the council, we will blow up all of Skavendom, because all of Skaven kind were in Skavenblight. They literally said, yeah, we're going to eliminate the race if you don't let us join the council. They thought they were joking. And the Plague Priest literally went like that, opened up the vial, and almost went, yeah, come on, let's go. Clan Mange has been destroyed. Rip. Okay, so we've got the Mark of the Old Ones. That's sorted. We can pretty much be fine. I want to come back here and deal with this, though. And then after which we can do everything else. And get Plague, because Plague's a good spell. Plague's a good spell. Technically, it wasn't ever retconned. So what happened with the Storm of Chaos is that... right, so how it works with Warhammer in general is... everything is canon, not everything is true. So technically, it's still canon. It's up to interpretation. The only Skaven I play is Clan Eshin. Yeah, well, generally they are the easiest one to play. And it's understandable because they are quite good. We're just going to auto-resolve this one. But we're going to start getting into doing some damage. So let's just get some food. And let's go deal with Teclis before he causes any more problems. And after which, what we're going to do actually here is build this just to give us some public order. We're going to go for Teclis. We're going to go then for Lufaharken, and then we're going to go for Gorok. Didn't Clan Pestilens cause both civil wars? Yeah, they pretty much did. Well, actually, they didn't really cause the second one. If you're talking about the event after the Black Plague, that was just pretty much because everyone blamed Pestilens. It wasn't Pestilence's fault. Sure, the Black Plague did do some damage, but it wasn't really their fault. Malala's canon in 40k, yeah, he just recently reappeared with his chapter, didn't he? Because they showed up in the burning of Cadia. Clan Pestilens become so satisfying when the game looked like everything like Plague Incorporate. Yeah, I mean, this is my favorite. This is my favorite clan. I do like all the Skaven clans. I mean, I have 130,000 points of Skaven. But Clan Pestilens was always my favorite. Because they're just so ridiculously different. Yeah, well, all major clans are different. But there's something about Pestilens which just always looked really interesting to me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight for the Star Tower. And we're okay for public order at the moment. We need one more turn and we can get this. Our money is quite good because we've got buildings which work quite well with cash. But if it's too easy, we might just have to up the difficulty. I think we can through the settings. I mean, you can in the other games at least. I hope you can here because it's seeming a bit too easy. But then again, it's still very early on. The other factions are still growing. Techless run like a little bitch. Alright, we're gonna have to wait a turn. But I want to do that whole plague thing and show the... We're gonna have to see how much we can do that. Skaven 101, it's never your fault. Yeah. Druki Bros, what are the odds of the Dark Elves in the next DLC? I think it's the Skaven, mate. I honestly think it's the Skaven. Nathan, that is a nice way of saying that you own 10 different armies that you're proxying as slaves. No. I actually got a big thing. My plan was to showcase them, but half the stuff was caught, because I wanted to showcase it at 10,000, yeah? But half the stuff was literally in... Oh, we're going to have to fight this because auto-resolve is kind of shitty with these things. Let's just see how this looks. But yeah, I was going to showcase them at 10k subs, but half my stuff was caught in storage when lockdown happened, so I couldn't go out to get it. So I guess we wait until, like, I don't know, 100k? Will that ever happen? I mean, we're getting close to 20. I wish there was an unscaven clan, a clan about quality warriors and not great numbers. I mean, technically Rictus is quality warriors because they're mostly storm vermin. Rictus is probably the hardest to play, yeah, definitely. Definitely it's the most hardest. I just prefer Pestilens because of the theme. And right now we've got none of the fancy mods units, which kind of sucks, but then again, we are here. And we're just going to throw ourselves at the walls and everything because really we're okay. And let's just literally just charge, you know? So what's the easiest Tomb King faction to play? Cetra, I guess. I'd say Cetra. Maybe Arkan too, because Arkan gets the some extra bonuses because he gets an extra book. Clan Molder will be a fine addition. Yeah, I think we're gonna get them. I think we're gonna get them next DLC. If you have more than 25% casualties, I will be legit mad. You are aware I'm playing Skaven, right? Like, I don't care about my numbers. I literally don't care about my numbers. Do that 25k? Yeah, I could do that 25k. I might just wait a little bit longer, to be honest, because I am painting up some more stuff recently. Some more newer models and so on. We're going to lose a unit of Plague Monks, because apparently these guys just can't fire. I mean, it's nice seeing just a sea of green. It doesn't really help that, obviously... Oh, I thought these were the Plague Monks. I was like, what? Cataph is the hardest? Yeah, I'd say so. One would think you'd pick up something from Legend. Well, if you prefer to go watch Legend, dude. I like how I play. I play for fun. I don't play for competitiveness. Like, seriously. Well, Scryer Jezzaels that basically killed themselves with a roll of 1 were always fun. Oh, mate, I remember that. It happened to me a few weeks ago when I managed to play a game of fantasy. That was fun. That was fun. Fraught the Unclean in the Mountains of Morn will be something interesting, fighting the ogres. I think he's going to be introduced in Total War 2, honestly. Right, we can just keep throwing ourselves that way. Or the Warp Lightning Cannon that could easily end up with a 14-inch strength 14-inch strength 2 shot. Dude. I remember those days. I'm imagining all the plague stains in the white building and clothing. I mean, we have some stains here, you know? It's mostly elven, though. I don't want to alarm you, but your plague monks produce wine.
What orders?
I was thinking of starting painting minis and was wondering if the Skaven starter box would be any good. Yeah, dude, it's actually one of the best value for price for money boxes, to be honest. Why do Skaven need ladders? Can't they climb walls? Yeah, it kind of sucks, you know? It does suck. Or Doom Wheel charging on your own lines and leaving the battlefield after a turn. Oh, dude, yeah. Just or just when it gets a Doom Wheel gets shot one turn. So this is a lot of tabletop speak. But when a Doom Wheel gets shot and then fails its roll because one strength 3 arrow came through. We're just going to increase the speed here now. I think they're pretty much breaking though. Yeah, they're breaking. Fankwolf's coming game 3, fighting for a Ironbrow. I don't know. I think he's going to be a. I think he's going to be the White Dwarf Lord for game 3. I don't know. I think he's going to be the White Dwarf Lord for game 3. Because, look, we had Grombrindle, the White Dwarf himself, for game 1. Gotrek and Felix for game 2. It only makes sense if they add in Fankwol, because Fankwol's real rival is Gotrek and Felix. So without them, it just doesn't make sense of him fighting someone else. I mean, I could be wrong. Ooh, we can only get to level 4. I mean, level 4 is better than nothing. No. We're gonna sack it.
Move!
We'll sack it and then level it up a few times. Because it just makes more sense if we can get it all the way up to 120 and get it all the way up to level 5 straight off. Because we're gonna have to start dealing with the vampires, so I'd rather just have us prepared. Are there any mods that make it so that they add the wanky mishap chances to the Skaven? I think Steel and Faith Overhaul adds in a lot of miscast stuff, proper miscast stuff. I think. I could be wrong though.
We shall sicken and slay.
But Venris, I think, added that in, because Venris is a bit of a purist when it comes to Warhammer Fantasy, which is always great to see.
Pestilens stalks. Decay and
Second
die.
raid, yeah, we're going to do second raid. We're just going to get Renowned and Feared. Plague Monks cost 57. Look at that. That's just ridiculous. And I guess we can start working on a second army. Let's just control this, and then we'll start working on a second army. Pestilens plans, get more public order. We might as well start now. Right, so, in an effort to make this more thematic, obviously we've got Grey Seers with the Spells of Ruin or the Spells of Plague. I don't like Grey Seers. I always thought that we needed a proper commander. So, you know, we've got the Warlock Master, the Master Assassin, the Warlord. Now we have the Plague Deacon. Now, these are really, really good. They've all got the same stuff here. So, it's reduction or Vigor by -13. -13 for upkeep for a bunch of Skaven Pestilence units. And then +7 corruption. So, it's a lot of 13s here.
Bless with filth.
So we'll go like this, and just start recruiting. We're going to just get a few Plague Claws. It can only be Pestilence units. Isn't it called Grimhammer now? Yeah, I just always call it SFO because I'm just kind of used to calling it that. It's the same thing as why I always call Age of Sigmar Warhammer Fantasy Light. Nah, I'm just kidding about that. Oh, by the way, I think Sinesh will be a DLC. Think about it. If the game is rated 18, it won't sell in the country, plus blood is already an issue. I don't think we're going to get naked Sinesh. I think they'll do the Age of Sigmar style. Which, don't get me wrong,
I have seen
it's
your
not the
name.
most... It's not the nicest thing, but I kind of like... the Keeper Secrets they have released.
Sees you.
Like, sure, it's not ugly, but it's pretty. You know what I mean? I think it's actually kind of nice. The Age of Sigmar one. Yeah, it's a cow, but then again, if you look at the original Keeper Secrets from way back then, that's how it is. Yeah, food is an issue here. Food is an issue here. Like, food consumption is free for this army
Pestilens.
because it's just how it is.
But I see.
What's the best infantry unit in the game?
Unleash bubos.
You like the... well, probably what?
Loot, find trinkets.
There we go, level
but
5. The best infantry unit in the game? Maybe... I don't know. I quite like Shadow Warriors, to be honest. They're great. But they're not the best. We're going to go for these. Has the cat shown up yet? No, you haven't. He's actually sleeping. Because I've got my window here. And basically, in front of my window, I've got a ledge. And I custom built some metal railings. So he won't fall off the ledge because I live on the 5th floor. But that way he can sunbathe on the window. Wait, does the Plague Deacon's Vigor Reduction stack? Yeah, it gives it the whole proper Clan Pestilens feel. So that's why it does stack and so on. But we are here. And now we're going to start dealing with that. And we're going to send the second army this way. I'm not going to be happy until we control all of Lustria. Then before we do anything else, before we go to Ulf 1 or Nagaron or all that, we're going to take back our rightful home. Let me just go here. Just one sec, guys.
Pestilence is on.
We'll get Terra. Terra's always good.
Short tail, fool, fool.
Wondering, is there Nomad Skaven in the clan lore? I mean, technically, the Clan Pestilens were nomads. Technically. But generally, a lot of Skaven clans stay in the same area. They build a nest. And yeah, it depends on the role for the unit. Did any Skaven character make it to Age of Sigmar? I believe Thanquil did. I think Thanquil did. I mean, it makes sense if Thanquil did. But don't quote me on this because I'm not really well versed with Age of Sigmar.
Bring decay.
Right, we're just going to do that, and then next turn we're going to start sacking it. I mean, I could probably reach.
Spread corruption.
I could just reach. Yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Spread boxes.
I cannot reach. Never mind.
Things sick and die.
Awesome.
Plus with
And now it's time for Plague Monks.
Pestilens all powerful, but more slaves needed, more gold, more warp
I mean,
stone.
Chosen are generally quite good. The reason why a lot of people do suffer against artillery, though. I mean, say for example, Chaos versus what? Dwarfs. You deal with a dwarf gun line and you've got no cav, you're basically screwed.
Vile time.
Right, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna just try be as hyper aggressive as possible this campaign because I know you guys do enjoy that.
Find me warp stone,
we'll just
brother.
sack.
Move, hustle.
Teclis had a lot of money. Teclis had a lot of money.
Raid.
Getting myself 1 second last can of beer ration. And also some paratha bread to munch on. Nice, dude. Nice.
Open the book of woe.
Of course, Fanquil survived the death of the universe. Cockroaches wish they were as unkillable as Fanquil. Fair? Yeah, fair point. Fair point. It's actually really, really funny. Right, we do have the Rod of Corruption. We're not going to do it just yet. That's the zombie one, isn't it?
No buboes upon them.
We're just going to start getting some spells up. Technically, Poison Wind would fit in a Pestilence army as well. Yeah, but we've got the mod that's just adding a bunch of stuff, and I think we're pretty much golden with that. LS, are you winning, son? Actually, yes. That's surprising, isn't it? How you doing? You just started your new job, haven't you? Is it going well? And Clan Nor is being destroyed. You know what? We're just going to kill these guys because we don't want these guys. They're not legendary lords. And we're going to go here.
I see you.
You know, it's weird playing a hyper-aggressive campaign. Normally, I'm just quite chill.
They are mine.
But hey, give the people what they want. Ooh, no, not my hero.
Make things sick and die.
And sack again.
Track scamper.
We just need a bit more food, but we're going to just keep sacking that whilst I get this army sorted. We're going to get these guys, and for the last 3, we're going to get some Censer Bearers, because I don't want to get the Clan Rats just yet, but the Censer Bearers are always nice. And you...
Liber, Bubonicus.
Yeah, Icket didn't show up. I think they mentioned him recently. I think they're trying to bring back characters, because it makes sense if they do, to be honest. They would be able to sell a lot more if they did.
I will kill
Right, we're going to just start beefing him up and making him decent in melee. I mean, Plague Monks are fairly good. Any tabletop players will remember that that you'll get what, they had toughness 5, I think. Yeah, toughness 5. And that was really good for a character, like seriously. I hate the Liber Bubonicus mod quest in SFO. They pumped the hardness, so now you have to survive 10,000 zombies. Dude, that would be super fun. Okay, can Mordkin have been destroyed? We're going to accept that. Because now we have a legendary lord. If we recruit him... Where is he? Ah, he's disappeared from me. There we go. So if we recruit him, we can recruit other units. But we're going to recruit them much later. I'd rather focus right now on Pestilence units and go from there. Right, we can wait here. Sack it once again. If you have movement, always use ambush movement. Oh, right. It always gives you that? I'll do that then. Toughness 4? Really? Wasn't it toughness 5? Because because I recall correctly, the plague monks, the standard plague monks had toughness 4. I can get the book. It's going okay, a little chaotic, but it's just happy to have some money for Warhammer DLC. Dude, I'm happy that you're going alright with the new job. Seriously, well done, mate. When SRINIVASAN Pestilens says hello, yeah, I'm doing damage, man. Yeah, they were toughness 5. Yeah, I was right. Where do I even start with fantasy? Well, the great thing is you can pretty much start with whatever you want. Right. Flake tail, but armor, physical resistance. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the flayed tail. I mean, I don't care about his leadership too much. And we can start upgrading over here. So we're gonna start working on this building, which, by the way, look at how expensive this is, right? Minus 7,000. That's gonna need. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. Like, I don't have the cash right now. But yeah, Frankwell is in Age of Sigmar. Yeah, I read the book recently. He is in it. We're all going to need a shower after the stream to wash away all the plague. No, you should embrace the plague. You should embrace it. This is what we're going to be doing.
Ready to strike.
I wish that they made a plague furnace unit. Well, with this mod you can. They actually do have one. It's on the 5th one, which is still fairly far away to get, but I mean, it's still better than nothing, you know? We're actually going to start trying to increase our money. And then we're going to get this because this is extra food. But money right now is the most important thing to me, because we are getting kind of screwed there. Had they armor or ward saves on top of that? Well, you couldn't get an armor save because no plague monks or plague priests could have armor. You could technically give them armor, but I mean, they didn't come with baseline armor. And what you could do instead is focus on getting it the Talisman of Preservation and give it a 4-up ward save. But to be honest, Toughness 5 was already good. And you're getting what? 5 attacks because they had additional. You could give it additional hand weapons, so it's 5 attacks because it was free baseline, additional hand weapon 4, and then they already had natural frenzy. So I mean, they did quite a lot, you know. They were fairly powerful. Embrace the plague. This is going in you. Yeah, I made a shitty joke, didn't I? Before yesterday. Sorry, today when the video got released, because everyone made the whole Inception joke about me talking about the great book. The Vampire Coast is very fun. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the Skaven, which is why I'm having a lot of fun with this. I mean, what's not to love? You're basically playing Psycho Rats. Now, I'm hoping that they try and take it so we can just kill them. Because I want the food. But we're going to take this very quickly, and we're going to have to start moving up this way. Ward save, 6-up, feel pain rule? No. A ward save is kind of like, depending on what item you had a certain type of ward save. Like, I think the lowest you could ever go, if I recall correctly, was Archeon in his End Times variant, which had a 2-up ward. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was a 2-up. Or 3-up. Yeah, 3-up re-rolling once, because Mark of Zinch.
We are rampant.
When you're a 300-year-old blind rat leading a cult of diseased, bingo-loving vermin. I mean, hey, it's a fun job, isn't it? And food. And we can pretty much just take the city now and start causing problems over there. So let's just level this up to level 3. Get this up here, and I guess we'll work on this one. Does this give the most money? Oh, they all do. Because we don't need any of these. Oh, look, we've got food here. Awesome. See, sometimes I forget that we actually have food production buildings.
Bless with faith.
Even though I love the Skaven Chieftain with the Warpstone armor, hand weapon shield, 2-up armor save, reflected with 4 strength back on the attacker. Yeah, I mean, you could even make him beefier if you wanted to do it. You could give him you could put him on the what was it called? The War Litter, and give him a 1-up armor save. And I think that gave him a few more wounds too. I think it was +3 wounds. Right, so yeah, we can unleash multiple plagues. But the problem is that it costs 7,000 a turn. It's expensive. I don't think I can afford that.
No,
Like, even despite the fact that we're doing quite well right now, I don't think we can afford that. Alright, we're going to just move up here, get Trixie. And get the reserve. The Gentleman Steve with the £5 donation. Could you maybe spotlight JR's Old World Overhaul skill? Beefs up Old World skills like tree like Belagar. Oh, dude, yeah, we'll do. I'll write that down. That's fantastic. That's good to know, mate. I love when people suggest the mods and stuff because it does help. It does really help. Sometimes I'm looking at the wrong place and the video doesn't perform as well, and I blame it's my fault because I didn't do too well. Like maybe I didn't pick the right thing, but it's great to have some people recommending. So I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And also thank you for the donation, of course. Skroke's older, yeah. Skroke is older than Nickit. The thing is, the Pestilens Lords, like, you never know how old they really are. Like, for example, Plague Lord Nurglich, there have just been a lot of Nurgliches. So it's not like there has been one ruling for a while, he's just been replaced. We're going to go up here, and then we're just going to start killing off the vampires. You know what's a shame? I've pretty much beefed myself up, and we don't really need any of the other characters. It's kind of depressing. We can get this building. Because this is a pasture.
Fuck of pestilence.
Yeah, we can get the pasture, the wall, and we'll just get the one that does casualty replenishment, because it's not too bad. We will need to eventually get something to build other buildings to obviously unlock the skill trees, but so far we're okay. Well, I did not play when Skaven could get mounts. Oh, yeah, fair play, fair play. I mean, the Pox Rat was amazing. I'm really pissed off that we never actually got the Pox Rat. And I do mention it to CA a lot. Because I really want to see the Pox Rat. It was one of my favorite things, honestly. We'll get the leadership bonus first. What's everyone's favorite mod? Mine is Tabletop Heraldry. Mine is currently this one. Anything that works on Clan Pestilens for me is just a good mod. So what did you miss? I have been going on a rampage, and I have been doing damage all around. We're gonna go get the Liber English. The Liber Bubonicus now, though. Oh no, it's the rod. Why can't I get the Liber? Oh, I need to do the right. I mean, I don't need the character. Oh, well, we might as well go get them both now. Let's go do the Liber Bubonicus first, because that's the zombies, isn't it? So it's not really like we're going to be dealing with that much.
Time to attack!
Fairly early on, and we're doing a shit ton of damage. I mean, this mission is kind of boring, in all honesty, but we do have to get them. You can't auto-resolve them. It does kind of suck, in all honesty.
Quick, get to my book.
Upgrade units is a good mod. Yeah, like, it is a really, really good mod. Alright, I hate when this fucks with your camera when you start a game. Right, you guys, just get ready to fire. Let's just bring these plague monks to the front, because we can use these guys as the back rank. And then bring our two friends over here, which we do have a Blake Furnace, don't we? Oh, hello.
Sensor bearers.
I think the unit was so large that it already got to the front. I mean, we might as well. But his leadership is already at 0, so they're basically crumbling from the beginning. I mean, I do love this mod. It's quite thematic, and it's just awesome to have a proper clan pestilence stuff. Why don't you go create an Under Empire or Northern for the lulz? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll take your suggestions. Are Skaven called Skaven because they're all about scavenging? I think that was not the original plan. And someone said that to GW and they said, no, we didn't think of that. I might be wrong, but I think that's the rumor about it. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions and stuff, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to allow people to even rename characters and so on. Because I think it would just be kind of fun. Like, you guys did suggest that on the comments on the videos and so on. Yeah, we're not going to be dealing with much problems. Dude, I absolutely love this, right? Just look at it. It's so pretty. Just that whole glowing blue ball. Blue? Green. Blue balls are something else. Oof.
Council's command.
Right, let's just throw ourselves in. I mean, he's pretty much dead. Excuse me, what's that? Just use these guys.
Clan agrees. Slay, kill.
But yeah, this mission, fairly easy. At least the other one's a bit more difficult, and we will be able to deal with that. I mean, zombies, you know, it's not the most impressive mission. Even then, even for early Skaven campaign, I mean, you won't even suffer that much when playing as with clan rats. Freudian slip, yeah, I'm thinking of something else, aren't I?
Lord Scrout. Clan advance.
Rename one Poxius Maximus. You know what? We've already got one outside, so we're gonna do that. I can't wait for demons. Same, dude, same. Like, I think the demons are gonna be done really, really well. At least I hope so. Your main goal should be Skaven Blight. Yeah, we're gonna get Skaven Blight. We're gonna turn this whole world into a big plane. If you ever get a Doom Wheel, name it Thomas the Doom Engine. Well, we'll only get a Doom Wheel if we can get Icket. Without Icket, we can't get a Doom Wheel. Can you guys not attack my stuff?
What orders?
Sick Dick Rick. Not every battle has to be hell on earth. Yeah, but like this one is just it's not entertaining, you know?
Advance, retreat.
It's the weirdest mission I've ever seen.
Forward or backward.
Going to boot up Warhammer 2 as well. Want to do some artillery stuff? Sounds cool, man. Am I the only one excited for Chaos Dwarves? Nah, dude, I think loads of people are. I can't wait to see a bunch of these races, to be honest. Like, I'm just generally excited to see Warhammer 3. And hopefully we can see, we can just see some really cool stuff, like, you know, well, just a world map would be nice. Hey, Hayden, how you doing, mate? You doing alright? The Plague Monks themselves do kind of suck, though. Especially versus zombies. I hope it's undivided. I hope that we get all the demons together and we can just theme armies, you know? Like, that in general would be very nice. Obviously, they don't have to, but it would just be a nice thing. Look, for some reason, the AI is just weird. Look, they're just running around. I mean, in my perfect scenario for Warhammer 3, we'd get everything. Like, I don't just want one or two things. I want literally everything in the Warhammer Fantasy world being implemented. Is it me, or does it look like this wave is never ending? I mean, he's crumbling straight from the beginning, which is weird.
Fight them!
I know that was a reference to Lionheart's Pestilens campaign. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I can't say I've seen it.
Senza bearers!
We're just gonna...
Great claw catapult!
He's died. This one's died. They're all crumbling from the beginning. Super weird. But we do have more zombies to deal with, so we're just going to move these guys up that way. These guys are dying over here. Yeah, it's a shame we haven't gotten the Amazons, to be honest. I was hoping that we would, but it's looking like it's not going to be a reality. And they broke. Zombies. I think the next one at least is lizardmen that we fight for the rod. Is that correct? Which we'll wait. Love the Plague Priest voice actor. He sounds like a deceased Stitch. I've never thought of that. Do you think that we'll get an army painter or something? I hope so. Like, I'd like to theme my army more. Like, for example, the Plague Priests here, they use a very darkish green, right? My army was more, if I go by GW paints, it was more based on moot green. It was the flavor that I liked. I just kind of like that color more. I think it's more vibrant for a plague, pestilent type of green type of thing. Obviously, we can agree to disagree, though. I kind of hope that they implement Fanquil. They let Legend voice him. Yeah, I mean, his Skaven voice is damn good, isn't it? It would be nice. It would be nice. I think he does deserve it. Oh, we got a plague dude here. We're just gonna go up this way and go plague Mazda Mundi, because I've only got this guy just to see stuff. Do we have a date for the new DLC? Not just yet, mate. Not just yet. But when I'm allowed to tell you stuff, or when I actually get told stuff and then I'm allowed to tell you stuff, I will let you guys know. Believe me, I really want to Wood Oath rework myself, so I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, type of thing. I was hoping for Albion, but I don't think we'll get them. I mean, it depends. If it's, we know that, okay, this is the thing, right? The FLC for the next game, for the next DLC, we know is tied to just the Mortal Empires, yep? So if that's the case, it could be possible that we'll see DLC that's only for the world map, and that means that we will see Albion, because Albion shows up in the standard, it shows up here, you know? So this is going to be implemented in the whatever the Mortal Empires is going to be called. Alright, we're going to move up. We might as well do the second mission now. And just get that sorted. Which is versus Lizardmen, yeah. However, the balance of power is a bit off. And I couldn't click on that. I'm literally in bed now. But you should try the Skaven voice anyway, just do it now. I just want more Dark Elf content. I mean, there will be. Remember that the Dark Elves, any elves have a lot of stuff to do with Soneshi demons too. So maybe in game 3. So you know the origin of the real Amazon warriors is by ancient Greek translation. It means breastless, because shooting a bow with boobs is very hard. I did not know. Never leak stuff, man. The 5 minutes of glory are never worth it. Of course, yeah. No, I'm never going to leak anything. Plus, I'm in a position of trust with CA.
Paradise.
They're awesome people. I wouldn't want to screw up my relationship with them because I get along with them really, really well. Okay, so they're coming, right? No, they're not. Ah, if I remember correctly, this
Find, seek.
this was a yeah, they have stuff coming out from the sides, don't they? I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Hopefully they fix the amber mechanic if they redo the Wood Elves. Yeah, it needs to be fixed like really badly. Ah, freaking! These missions are timed. Forgot that they were timed. And now we can just stop firing. Yeah, you see, they do have reinforcements. Feral cold ones and so on. And a Carnosaur. All right. I forgot about the Carnosaur.
What orders? Shriek, shriek.
I mean, you don't want to be Voland? Who's that?
Fight them.
I have no idea who that is. I remember before Warhammer 1 was released, some Russians leak. Yeah, they did leak it. But a lot of the stuff that was shown in the leak was changed because I think that leak was based on what they were doing production time at the time or what they had planned. And plans never stay the same, guys. Plans never stay the same. I mean, I don't have to move my army, look. By the time they get too close, they're pretty much gone. I hope they fix the Wood Elves by not having them declare war on anybody and their mother. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. I actually had a friend who basically went, it was like, I hope they fix the Wood Elves by deleting them. It's like, woof. Has anyone seen that mod that adds a giant Sigvald statue for Sigvald? Yeah, I saw it. It's I actually think it should be a lore-friendly mount. Like, he is the type of character to go, you know what, I want to ride myself. Alright, we'll just keep doing damage here. I honestly have no idea who that is. Sorry, killer. No idea, mate. Like, I don't follow a lot of content creators, barring the ones that I mostly speak to. You guys had a sneak peek of the saves, which actually has something to do with a video that I'm working on with Baldy. Like, what can I say? We're going to purge the knife ears, of course. I hope they fix the vampires so I can have fun on Balthazar again. Are the vampires still boring? Are they just not moving? Are they still isolationist? I can't say I've noticed too much, to be honest, because I've been mostly playing around last year.
They are mine now.
He said some shit that got him blacklisted. I think it was something constantly being annoying and reacted by insulting him. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know who Voland is, mate. Like, I'm sorry, but
Clan Pestilens is all.
that's why I mostly just hang out with the content creators I know. The name of the Sigvald book was Sigvald, yeah.
Pestilens stalks.
Filthy plague spreaders. Why the horn rat tolerates them, I cannot understand. Dude, they are probably one of the most efficient clans in regards to it. Like, I'm sorry, the Black Plague, the era of that, like, that era was only lost by the Skaven, and that was because of other clans. Because Pestilens did everything they had to, and they did it right. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise. And we have immortality. Awesome. Cat Miller never leaves his mountainside? Oh. No, no idea. Alright, so we're just going to keep healing up here. We can almost start building up that building, so we need to start getting our cash influx being higher. Or else we're going to properly suffer. But our food's increasing. We're going to start working on sacking and getting up. Techless, what? I could have sworn we killed him. No idea. No idea. Right, guys, it's been an hour and a half, and I'm regulating myself nowadays. So I'm trying to reduce my smoke intake, so I'm going to turn my camera off so I can have a quick cigarette. But as you can see, I am actually doing a lot better. I've even been regulating myself at work too. I'm making sure that I cut down on smoking a lot more. And the plan is to quit by my birthday next year, if I can find my cigarettes. I mean, I think I can do it. I've got until May next year. I'm trying to get back into... Clan Creepers was destroyed. We can kill them. I want to just get back into the swing of things.
My eyes gone, but I see.
Nathan, finished Gotrek and Felix. Loved it. Is there any other mod, any other old world books worth reading? Dude, the Vampire Chronicles are really fucking good.
Horned rat provides.
Like, yeah, it's vampires, but it's like, it's really, really, really damn good. I do recommend that one, like, super, super well.
A bold move.
Probably one of my favorite books. Like, in all honesty, one of my favorite books. Right, one more turn, and then we're going to start fighting with these guys. They've got bloated corpses, though.
You watch this play, Lord.
We're just going to try and explore Lustria a bit, and we'll be here. Smoking inside. Oh, I've got a filter. I've got a smoke filter over my PC. It's perfectly fine, don't you worry. And I've got loads of windows open and stuff like that. Best way to kick a habit is to replace it with a less harmful habit. Yeah, the problem is that I'm a stressy person, and I've found myself I found myself just smoking a lot more during COVID. Did that make sense? Right, an assassin. Unfortunately, we cannot have him. So disband. We're keeping this law friendly. Okay, he's moved.
None shall stand before.
We're gonna have to wait one more turn before we can attack that. Just gonna get more food. If you infect your own cities with plague, they get economic buffs, right? I think so, yeah. And we're gonna infect our own city soon, but I need 7,000 income before I can do that, because we've got a building which will automatically start plaguing everything near it. It's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to start plaguing Lustria. Clan Festa, we can kill the refugees. Do not take that out of context. Good luck with the cutting down, been doing that myself. How's it going for you, mate?
I am the Plague Lord.
Like, sometimes I need a bit of reassurance that it works for other people, because I've tried. Declaring war after a treaty. You know what? I don't care if people hate me. We are Clan Pestilens. We need no allies. We need no friends. We can have everyone declare war on me. I could turn this into a This Is Total War campaign, and it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. Because I feel quite confident with this faction. Right, this is almost built up, and we're going to start raiding here. we're just going to start building up our cash intake.
Where shadow horn no buboes upon them.
We can get Opportunist. That will work for us. I mean, what do you guys think? After I capture campaign movement rage would be... Actually, know your place would be best. If it's the case that we do a lot of damage here and we take over Lustria fairly quick, because we're starting to expand now, I might just turn this into a This Is Total War campaign. I don't know, friends, I have disease. The best friend, exactly. I mean, we don't need Papa Nurgle for his diseases. We have our own, and ours are cooler. Just started Greenskins campaign. Gonna have a Black Orc big boss named Nafan of the Grudge. Hey. Hey, horrible monkey. How you doing, my dude? I hope you're well. Right, we're gonna wait one more turn so we can get a basic garrison, and we're gonna go for the Awakened. Everyone's a potential enemy in this game. It works, man. I know of a few buddies that managed to kick it. I tried to use the vape, and I shit you not, it was just not possible. But I don't like to smoke on camera. Like a lot of you guys might be new to the streams and stuff, but I just don't want to be a bad influence because I know I have a lot of young viewers. Look at Teclis. Look at freaking Teclis. Like, for some reason, he thinks that is doable. Right. I mean, anywhere he attacks is garrisoned up to the tits. So I'm not worried. Take Skaven Blight. Yeah, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. We're going to wait the 3 turns because I don't trust Teclis, and then we're going to go for the Awakened, which is already being sieged.
Forget it.
By who?
No.
Nah, we'll wait. It's fine. Whoever takes it, we'll take it from them. And this is built up so we can move this boy up.
Fog of Pestilens. You bubonic.
GG. Honestly, a lot of times the different clans of the Skaven differ very little from Chaos cults. Yeah, they do. I mean, the Cult of Plague is a thing. Much love, Ferris. Hope you're doing well, mate. And I'm back. No corona in my apartment. Test came back negative. Oh, that's good to hear, dude. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing alright then.
Viletide comes.
And raid. I mean, I don't want to deal with Gorok with this army. It's alright, but it's low level. We just need 2 more turns and then we can start moving. What is Clan Molder missing in terms of units? I haven't even used a Hellpit Abomination before, and I wanted to ask if it's good. Yeah, no, dude, it's fairly good. I think it's terror causing. It's got regeneration. If it can revive if it dies. It's got a small chance. If not, it can spawn clan rats. The only problem is it's very weak to fire. It's very, very weak to fire. But they're missing augmented rat ogres, armored rat ogres. Summon him directly. I don't want him doing anything stupid. We're going to have to change this now, though, to get the public order up and running. And they're missing, like, wolf rats and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff they are missing, which, to be honest, is really... is important stuff, but not too important. I hope that we do see them, though, when Molder does eventually get added in. Because it's safe to say that they will be added in. Okay, we're doing alright here. And by the way, I am back. Right, once we capture half of Lustria, I'm going to start declaring war on a lot of people. I want a challenge. my water warms up so quickly in this room. It really sucks. Like it's room temperature.
Pestilens.
Right, let's just deal with Luke for Harkin now. When you see giant rats also missing, yeah, wolf rats too.
Bring death, disease.
There's also we're gonna have to actually fight this. You know what? I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if they'll charge out for me because Lufa's up here.
Can't be done.
Well, it's not Lufa, it's Anne Sharp. We'll go from there. Where were we? All the Skaven clans are enemies and rivals, but are there any other great clans that are less hostile? I mean, technically, in all fairness, Clan Eshin doesn't care. They won't get into too much. I mean, Storm Fiends would be cool, but they are kind of overpowered. Right, let's see if this works. I want to see if she'll attack me. Yep. Okay, this worked out perfectly fine. This is exactly what I wanted. They have artillery, they've got some stuff, but we've got stuff too. I mean, Clan Pestilens is just not great for wall attacks. Do you have any homebrew clans or characters? I have one. I call him Squeak, Lord Squeak. He's a Gracier, and he somehow manages to blow up every time I use him on the tabletop. Aren't Stormfiends a Sigmar unit? No, they're actually from Warhammer Fantasy from the end times. What do you think about the OVN Lost Factions mod? I think it's actually phenomenal. I think it's one of the best mods that are so far out on the tabletop. On the game, sorry. Right, so more than likely they're all going to be coming this way. They'll spawn from there. That's the garrison, isn't it? So we're going to put our dudes here.
Now, ready now. I am.
Yeah. Clan Eshin are less because they don't care. They'll take the money and so on. Whereas other clans are more actively there to fuck each other. Whereas Clan Eshin is more what benefits the council, what benefits the Horned Rat type of thing. That was a horrible shot. That was a horrible freaking shot.
Yes, yes.
We need a Malal mod. There was one, but it stopped getting updated, you know? It kind of sucks. Hey, Hugh, how are you doing, mate? I'm doing very, very well. Clan Pestilens caused the Great Skaven Civil War. Well, the bigger ones. Yeah, true. Ah, yes, the sorcerers rolling ones for the warp lightning hits. Ah, no, dude. I blew myself up with a skitter leap once. With a freaking skitter leap. One's been quite slow in attacking, isn't it? Bring him and him over here.
Don't stop.
Yeah, they're very neutral. They're very neutral. They're gonna get the job done. You know, they'll work for the benefit of Skaven kind, in a sense. The reason why Clan Wars became a majorish clan is because they just were they were fairly confident enough to do damage. Nothing that was great, but, you know, they did something, you know? We're going to start charging in. And Plague Sensors, you can come and deal with the Mongols. Why didn't the Order factions exploit Skaven in fighting? Because a lot of people wouldn't like to acknowledge the fact that Skaven exists. It's a silly thing in lore. It was mostly humans, but it was a weird thing in lore that was always like that. You guys can come this way. We have a third unit over here.
Yes.
Hey, Bugman, how you doing, mate?
Get in front of me.
Actually, a pint sounds nice, doesn't it? I haven't been out for a pint in a while. I actually just met up, before I started this, I met up with one of my best friends. As I told him, I was like, mate, as soon as I have some free time, which is very unrealistic as a part-time YouTuber, well, we're gonna go out for a drink, like multiple drinks.
Lord Stroud.
Right, I'm gonna just try. We had something here, yeah. This reduces their armor.
Vermintide comes. Distance the bearers. Oh, die.
We're doing okay. Barring the fact that I'm killing a lot of my own dudes. I mean, I'm playing like a true Skaven, but I'd rather not lose all my units, especially when I'm still traveling through. Oh no, 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 no, no. No, 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 no! No! I hate those bombers. I freaking hate those bombers.
Very well.
Okay, I know this is off topic, but trying to get all the Demon and Xeno stats blocked books for the 40k RPGs are a massive pain. Yeah, they are horrible. If you check, there is a website for that, though, I think, that has everything.
At once, master.
Yeah. Hey there, Little Master Sotek, how you doing, buddy? It's always nice to see you pop down, dude. It's always nice.
Kill heathens.
Move this chair and move everything. But yeah, how you doing, bud? I saw you streaming before. I did manage to get a bit of it. You're still doing your Tenwen campaign, aren't you, bud? You know what's really, really cool? Like, you guys might have noticed, yeah? But the YouTubers dedicated to Total War are always so friendly for someone to each other. It's absolutely fantastic. Because then you see other YouTubers, like communities like World of Warcraft and stuff, and a lot of them just throw shade. Whereas, you know, we can just all chill and we collaborate and stuff like that. I think it's amazing. And there's a massive mosquito in my room. I'm just getting really worried because it's gonna stab me as I'm playing. Alright, we can go all the way to level 5. But yeah, guys, if any of you for some reason don't know who Loremaster Sotek is, he is an absolute genius when it comes to lore videos. Very thorough, awesome content. Like, seriously, the guy is like one of the top people that you should see if you want to find out about a character's backstory. Like, I can guarantee a lot of his videos go super heavy on the lore. It's phenomenal. Alright, we're gonna go. We've already got this. Oh, cool. We start off with this. Oh, I really want this building, but I know we can't because it's too expensive. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, Tenwen's going well. We managed to acquire all the Lizardmen Legendary Lords. Dude, even Nakai? Like Nakai, for me, in every campaign, for some reason, just decides to commit suicide for some reason. Like, I'm not sure if it's just my games, but he just throws himself. It's absolutely ridiculous. I just see him, like, one moment everything's perfectly fine, and then next moment, oh, there he's gone again. Okay, we're sorted here. We're pretty much golden. We'll go destroy Teclis and get the Poxmarsh, which was for some reason destroyed. And we'll just keep raiding here and just piss off Golrock.
Print that book up. Wow.
But so far, so good, guys. We're doing really, really well. Yeah, we actually do have a collaboration planned out. I'm actually really excited to do something with Sotek. It's going to be really, really cool. Because I think it will be a really great conversation between the two of us. Yeah, even Nikai. Oh, wow. Dude, he dies for me every 4 turns. Like, shit, you know. Tic-tac-toe was the hard one, but we managed to get it. That's impressive. At this point, I've just given up. And I use that mod, the recruit defeated legendary lords one, because it's like I just can't be bothered dealing with trying anymore. But yeah, no, we're having this is honestly really, really cool, man. Camp Pestilens is Sotek, Friends Heresy, yes, yes. Well, technically, you know, it's more Sotek and the Great Book. It's the Sotek and the Dwarfs. Oh, hello, lizardman. I'm gonna move aside, just in case. But we're okay here. Yeah, the ogres and the Tomb Kings were completely neutral, which is weird considering some factions in between that. See you, Hugh. You have a good one, mate. Honestly, it's always really lovely to have you pop by. Oh, I'm just gonna cough. And I'm back. But yeah, like for example, because you know Arkin was in the book, was in the Tomb King book. It's like, well, he's not really neutral, is he? You know.
Laws of decay.
Do you think there will be a Cracker Drac in Warhammer 3? I don't know. This is the thing, right? And maybe Sotek has a similar idea as me. But did you notice, Sotek, when they showed off Warhammer the Old World, the map, right? They put a lot of emphasis to Norse dwarfs, yeah? So I have a feeling that we might get at least a supplement. Which means if we probably get it there, we might get it for Total War Warhammer. I mean, it would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Glad to see you having fun on this stream instead of being frustrated by weak man things. I just had to play Skaven. I just had to play Skaven. You know, like, the Skaven are the best race.
Destroy.
Oh, Harkin still got something? Weird. Where is he? Oh, right, yeah, he's got the temple there. Well, that's fine. We're about to get this. And we'll go from there. I mean, we are pretty much golden. And Vicious Gobspit is going for what? Oh, yeah, because we got the new stuff with all the mods, and that makes them a bit more aggressive, which, to be honest, is probably the best thing. Right, we're going to just build this up and go from there. Will you try stream some OVN Lost Factions campaign in the future? Yeah, I wanted to do Araby, but after I showed this mod out, there was a bit of demand for Camp Pestilens, so you know, it's like, if there's demand, I'll do it. You know, I mean, it's not bad at all. And in all honesty, Pestilens is my favorite faction. So I mean, I could have literally just had one person going, yeah, play Pestilens. I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, there's demand. All right, we're okay here at the moment. Just gonna do this. Lord not moved. Money is still an issue. If we want our big plague, my plan is to go take Itza and start the plague in Itza. Cracker Frog is what we need. It's coming, it's coming. Norska versus Norse Dwarf Lord packs would be fun. I mean, they need to expand upon it. The lore had potential. Yeah, Raphael, I will be doing the mod, but I think people want to see it released in an official sense. Because there is a bit of potential if you go through old lore. I think they had models around 3rd edition. I want to say third. I might be wrong there.
Lord Skrulk, I hunt without eyes. Fight, kill, infect. Fight.
And, ooh, we got a Plague Priest for free.
I am Reborn.
Where is he? Where is he? Oh, no, that was just the... Right, never mind. Well, that kind of broke my heart.
Of betrayal strong.
It's the simple things. We'll go for... We've got no other technology lock, to be honest. We've got every single building, so we'll just go for that, and we'll just keep upgrading these things to get the tech up. Second and third edition, right, yeah. Is he following me?
What? Open the book.
I think he's following me. I mean, if he wants to follow me, that's fine. Well, a lot of races did get squatted fairly for no reason, in all honesty. That's always an issue that I've seen with GW. It's like, oh yeah, it's not popular. It's like, the hell it's not.
In Liber, Bubonicus.
Do you think a possible multi-resource system will be coming? What, like Troy? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, I have to go and start getting ready for Warhammer Fantasy RPG 4th edition session. So I'll see you around. See you around, dude. You have a lovely session, yeah?
The age of the rat is here. Here.
Right, I'll respond here. Oh, we're getting... I'm just going to respond quickly here. Just going to respond quickly here, because my delay is a bit long. He's a lovely dude, isn't he? He's a lovely dude. So yeah, we are planning a collaboration. We had it planned for a few weeks back, but then we both got busy. It happens.
Your conquests,
but it's going to be really
strike
fun
fear
to
into
do
the
something
hearts of
together,
your
honestly.
enemies,
I look
mighty
forward to
lord.
it.
The wisest amongst them will know that fate is on your side.
Arrowing would be awesome in the future. I mean, I'm still holding out hope. I know hope is kind of lost at the moment. But I'm one of those people who, you know, if there's a chance, if there's just an incy-bincy chance. Oh, okay, so if we get rid of this... Ah, okay, right, we're going to get rid of this. We're going to build this. And then that takes up to 7,000. Then we're going to take Itza. And from Itza, the plague will spread around here. And then it will spread further. And hello, Marcus. How are you doing there? Yeah, I've seen the mod. It's actually really, really, really good. It's really, really, really good.
My eyes gone, but I see.
Can I? Yeah.
Kill the things.
Welcome back.
Their lives. Lord Skrulk.
Yeah, we control quite a bit of land for 50 tons. It's not bad. The only problem is that we're not going to be able to afford, well, practically anything, because we're going to try and get that 7,000 building. I'm not too bothered about leveling these guys up just yet, so let's just keep moving.
You want to play your wish?
It would be nice if they were a colder mechanic that allowed people to add additional effects to the plague. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. The thing is, if CA took inspiration from some of the other, some of the mods being launched, like it doesn't have to be a carbon copy, but some inspiration would be nice because there's a lot of potential there. Nathan's delay is almost as bad as Aslan's reaction. Yeah, I've got shitty internet, man. I've got shitty internet. Unfortunately, I upgraded my internet and it doesn't seem to have done anything. They say that it could take a few days just to get it going, which really does suck. Right. So Safri is here too. We've got a bunch of enemies here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if we can make peace with this guy. No, we can't. Okay. And we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. But sure. I think I'm going to start declaring war on Gorok. We need to get rid of him. Once the Pox Marsh is built, we're going to move down. The great thing is my turn times are fairly quick. I mean, we've been playing for 2 hours and we're already turned 50. And hello! Causes fear, causes terror. I mean, you're going to get that anyway. Let's just increase our research rate. That would be great. Yeah. I mean, our food production is stupid good at the moment. So we're going to wait one more turn, then move down. And we're just going to start declaring war and building up from Itza and launching the plague. So you guys can see how that mechanic works, because I don't think I showed it too well in the mod. I might have shown it alright, but, you know. Nathan, call your provider. Then I had the same experience when we upgraded the internet just to find out they did not unlock the new speed. I did, then they said it could take like a day. Bear in mind that the provider I have seems to run its internet with a army of hamsters, which really fucking sucks. Like, I shit you not. Oh, we were still trying to move this guy to Mazdamundi, weren't we? Like, I've only got him just to explore at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of our boy over there, and it's start the plague and go from there. Fungus Farm sounds more like a night goblin thing, doesn't it? Because, you know, mushrooms. It's really strange in Gibraltar. Oh, they are losing cash. They are hemorrhaging cash. I'm not too bothered with Ternuin, in all honesty. I'm more bothered about Gorok. It's been a while, but does the Chaos Invasion also attack the Skaven in game? I mean, I'm declaring war on them. I'm not too fussed about the Skaven. The Skaven? Well, I'm not too fussed about my own Skaven, but yeah. I'm not too fussed about the Chaos Invasion. They're not really a threat at the moment. Is Warfare Mortal Empires fun? I think so. I honestly think so. So you will have noticed that my food is really good. Pestilens adds a few buildings. The Pestilens mod adds a few buildings to get more food. And it works out really, really well for you. So, essentially, you can be every turn just going 4 building, 4 building, 4 building. It takes a while to get there, but by the time that we launch an invasion of the old world, we'll be going... we're going for brutality. God, I would kill for 10 times so fast. Well, I think that my stuff is going to get a bit stronger, because I've seen that new... those new graphics cards have just been announced, and I might just give it a try. I mean, this PC is not that old, but might as well already start getting an upgrade for the upgrade.
You're in Liber, Bubonicus.
Beta Teeny Weenie or Chad Gorok, yeah. I mean, Gorok is always the one I have the most issues with. I mean, doesn't he start with... He starts with Croak, yeah? So he's got to have Croak. How hyped are you about the Wood Elf DLC? I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. I want to play Wood Elves. I want to play. I want to do a bunch of different stuff. And I kind of want... I just kind of want something different. I should probably be looking at the camera instead of the screen. I'll have to reposition stuff. But by the way, guys, we've got a new camera on the way. So you can see me better, because I know this isn't the best quality. And we have a green screen. Yeah, I'm trying to make myself look like a professional. I mean, it's not very easy. But I'm trying, I'm trying.
Not ever.
Yeah, the RTX 390, that's what I'm going to be going for.
Onward,
I mean, I might as well. I know that I'm going to be doing stuff and it should be quite good. So I might as well. Nathan with his mad YouTube monies. Nah, it's the day job has been good lately. Mosquito is still here. The day job has been good lately. Because I've been working loads of stupid hours. Oh, here we go. Guys, you wanted the cat. I know it's 2 hours later. But there's the cat. So we'll look at the camera. Hello. Right, let's put you back on the bed. I'm pretty sure I've made everyone's day there. Whoa.
Slaughter the sheep.
What the hell? Look at this. I think the AI does get him, honestly. But look at this. Mazdamundi got squatted. By Norska. I am running very strange mods. He doesn't have him. He does have Colchin Riders, though. That's one of the mod stuff.
My eyes gone.
And instantly everyone's day is better with a cat.
Things sick and die. Fight.
Oh, hello.
No.
Oh, look, it's an Amazon with some dual sword infantry and some Colchin Riders.
Time to attack.
Oh, she's going to escape, isn't she? Well, both my cats are very small. My older cat is actually much smaller than him, because he's a Karat and the breed's quite tiny. I want to see if I can actually get into a fight. All right, yeah, we can ambush them. So we can check out these Colchin Riders and the Koka Kalim Devouts. Might be fun. Why do cats always look? Why do cats always look so grumpy? I mean, he looks fine. He was fairly grumpy, but he's just woken up. He's eating right now. Oh look, he heard me and now he wants to come up here again. Come here. Whoop. Is this the cookbook mod? Yes, it is. Where was it? A huge fan of your videos. Keep up the grind, brother. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Here we go. He's not grumpy. He's just chill. Ain't that right? Yeah, I don't think you're grumpy. Yeah. Look at it. Alright. Let's just put you back on the bed. Right, where are these Colchin Riders? I want to see what they look like, because I haven't really seen what they look like. Right, well, the Amazons are naked. Demonetized. And the Colchin Riders look like they're riding giant eagles instead of the chickens. I mean, it's still nice. I mean, the plumage is beautiful. Cat's always ready to murder? Nah, man. Alright, so my cat, yeah? He is the most chill cat you can ever imagine. Like, I've worn him as a scarf. I've literally picked him up, had him here, and he'll stay there asleep on my shoulders. I shit you not, man. He is a good boy. He's an absolute good boy. I found him in a plastic bag. It was like because a lot of people abandon animals down here, and we took him up. And I wasn't going to keep him. I took him to the vet. He got his treatment and so on. And eventually, I just looked at him. He was so tiny. He was so tiny, and I just couldn't leave him. I couldn't leave him. Like, I used to take him to work, and I used to put him in the front pocket of my shirt, and he would just stay there because he was that small. But I had to bottle feed him and everything. The Amazons and the Lizardmen sometimes are. They sometimes work together. They sometimes don't. It just really depends on what the Great Plan says. I tell you what, it's really weird seeing these things just like this. They should just. I know the modders are probably going to make proper cultures eventually, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Well, those broke. How would your cats think if they knew that you loved rats? I mean, my dog's pretty much a rat. She's a mini dash hound, and she's tiny as hell. Right, let's just. Poison weapon here. Oh, you're allergic. Oh, that kind of sucks, man. I'm allergic to hamsters for some reason. Just hamsters. Oh, well, I'm flowers because I'm asthmatic and so on, but just hamsters as an animal. No mice, no gerbils, just hamsters. I don't know why. Please, there isn't a better cat than mine. She's 20 years old and gets depression if she doesn't see me for more than a day. Oh. My oldest was 18 or 19. He had cancer, unfortunately. I hate this chair. I can't wait for my chair to arrive. So you're withholding your dog for us? Yeah, well, my cats stay in my room because they don't like the dog. I've got a flat there, so they'll come and go as they please. But they absolutely hate the dog. I had 2 dogs, but one of them just passed away recently. But she was 21. I mean, that was a great age for a dog, you know? Like a stupid good age. How did we not kill them?
Track scalper. Plague priest. Frenzy fight. Raise it.
The Amazons just yell Athelord. I mean, you know, there's no custom voice files and so on. So they do with what they can. To be honest, the modders have been doing a great job, but they are lacking in certain things. Hopefully they can figure out how to do custom voice files though. I'm allergic to cats and dogs. We have a dog and she sheds a lot. Oh, but do the pills work for you or? I don't know how she. That just bothers me. It's fine. We're gonna take Itza soon, and we're just gonna build that plague building. We have just enough cash to be able to cause a plague. Like literally just enough. Rip Princess. Yeah, no, dude, you should see it, right? Like, because she'll become a yappy little bitch. A peace tree, you know what? I'll let him have it. But yeah, she's a cute little thing, and but she gets very yappy with the cats. And the thing is that my cats won't hesitate to bitch slap someone. Like seriously, bitch slap someone. Like one of my friends came over to the house and he's like, oh, you know, he makes these noises to the cats. And I'm like, you know, anyone else I'd tell them to fuck off the house, yeah? But I know this guy and I tell him, you know, you might not want to do that. He goes, oh, it's fine, cats are stupid, blah, blah, blah. I was like, alright, it's your funeral. And he got a little too close to the cat. Like he annoyed the cat and the cat swiped him and made him bleed. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake. I was like, well, you asked for it, dickhead. Oh, it's good that the allergy pills work for you, though. They don't work for everyone. Yeah, it's actually really funny. Because one of my cats, my grey one, I don't know why, but it's funny. We call him Ninja for a reason, right? He's got really, really, really sharp claws, and I mean like paper-cutting sharp claws.
Fight my brothers!
Temple guards, totem guardians. What are the chances that he's going to come out for me if I just make myself
Rabbit delights.
go on? I can't go on ambush. Well, we can just wait. Because I hate attacking walls as Pestilence. Like, it's absolutely frustrating.
Man needs new, better rulers.
Doesn't Clan Pestilence Plague affect other Skaven too? I think so. I think. I'm not 100% sure in all honesty. That's right, Gorok isn't going to come out. That's frustrating. Because attacking walls is kind of pointless. You lose way more attacking walls than you would with anything else if you're just using Skaven Pestilence units. Our income is absolutely phenomenal at the moment. We're just going to keep upgrading buildings because that's the way to go. I'll go for the cheaper ones though. Have you tried showing videos for cats, birds, etc. to your cats? No, I haven't. The thing is that my cats are hyper aggressive because they're all rescues. We had a seagull flying once because we live, well, Gibraltar's a port city, and he flew into the living room, and the seagull didn't last, I think, 10 seconds.
Fight my brothers.
Yeah, about 10 seconds. The poor bird just got slaughtered. I mean, at that point, you know, it was a clean kill, so it's not like it was suffering. But holy crap, are my cats the stealthiest bastards ever. Right, we're going to force them to actually attack us. We're going to get magical reserves. No, we don't need that. We're going to get this. Engineering skill would be best, I think. Yeah, reload time reduction.
I will kill him soon.
Yeah, I mean, the meta changed really quick because of obviously, what? Oh. Because obviously, you know, a bunch of shooty units were added in, but I prefer melee builds. Oh, cool. He's coming to attack us. We can deal with this, no prob. Storm Banner. Missile resistance. Meh. Magic resistance. Yeah, that's a bit better. Put it on Scrog. What's the map look like? Good. Seagulls are the true bastards. Well, I think there's more seagulls in Gibraltar than there are people. We'll have all of Lustria by turn 70. By turn 90. Well, what happened here? God, I hate this chest so much. There. I shit you not, right? So I'm with this wooden chair, right? I'm still waiting for that scratch-proof chair, but this wooden one is so horrible. It's bad for the back too. But yeah, like the reason why I'm taking longer is because we're gonna start moving to we're gonna show off the plague mechanic and see what we can do with that. I'm gonna move because the plague mechanic is really cool with this mod, like really freaking cool. And these guys can come here. Gambling is broken, I think, at the moment. Never mind, it works. See you in a sec, horrible monkey. Hope you're doing well, mate. What's it like living in the Mediterranean? British rule and now proper Spain. So much history and commerce. I mean, it's nice. Gibraltar is very nice, I will admit. The problem is that we're kind of... we're kind of in a weird place because, well, right now everything's a bit shitty. Need a chair with Kevlar padding. I think that's what the actual thing says it is. I'm gonna check it out. I'll post it on the Discord later. But it's cat proof. They literally show it off as cat proof. But yeah, like with no tourism here, it kind of sucks. Like Jib's not doing too well at the moment. I'm just gonna investing into a good chair is actually very important. Yeah, and it's not just that. It's like the cats will devour and rip apart anything. The chair is the case. The cables are also the case. You have no idea how many times I wanted to start streaming prior to this, and I couldn't because the cat ate the cable.
Die! Die!
We're gonna start charging them. I mean, they're Croxigores. I'm not too bothered. I am gonna bring my 2 commanders though to deal with that Stegodon.
Yes, brethren.
Well, gambling seems to be working right now, so best not
Tide comes.
best not deal with the gods. You know what I mean?
Pestilens.
Direct damage.
Spells of plague.
Did Gibraltar go back to Spain? No, it's British. British we stay. Good morning, Grey Tiger Games. How you doing, mate? Grey Tiger Games is the producer of that awesome Rictus mod I showed off, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he's working on a bunch more. I think you said that you were working on something Bretonian themed too?
Scamper scurry. Lord Stroke. Should we run? Plague monks.
I'm getting slaughtered here. I'm going to lose a lot of troops, but we can recruit after we take Itzer anyway, because we're going to make it a building hub. Liber Bubonicus. This was good versus single units, which we're going to do on Gorok himself.
Plague cast.
Yeah, I'd never gamble 30. Like, I wouldn't want to make that risk. I enjoy my time in Barcelona. Barcelona is beautiful, to be honest. Barcelona is absolutely beautiful. They're lovely people there too. I love how this one unit is singly fighting that dude, and it's fine. Okay, whoever said it before, yeah, you're right. It does sound like Stitch. I can't believe I never realized that the Plague Priest sounds like Stitch. Look. Honestly, never realized that. How many have died? I mean, I've lost almost 1,000 Skaven. They've lost over 1,000 lizards. I think we're doing fairly fair. Until I lose 99.9% of my Skaven, I think we're still doing all right. Though I am shooting myself into oblivion, though. Ooh, no. Come back.
Aura of pestilence.
I regret not going further down south. Yeah, well, if you go to different parts of Spain, especially the different provinces, you'll notice a lot of culture difference.
Onward.
I hope new mega campaign map will more go south into last year. I hope we'll get a full world. I hope we'll get a full world. Not Bretonia for a while. Still working on Scroll mod. I had added some things that had delayed it, and then Dwarfs. Ooh, dude, Dwarfs will be good. Dwarfs will be very, very good. Mate, I'm losing troops like super bad. Alright, now we're fine there. He's still holding. Though we've run out of ammo.
Plague Lord!
They have broken though. Fair? Fair? You know, it's really weird when you see some of the bigger Warhammer YouTubers go on Steam and then they play a game which makes no sense to what they normally play or what they talk about. Is there an SFO version of the Pestilens mod? I think so. I think there's someone's made it compatible. I know Flamboyant is usually all over it. Once given a life, strategic victory, exactly. What's still alive? A unit has been wiped out. Oh, we lost a unit. Oh, they've got temple guards still fighting. Well, we have to recruit another unit. Sleep well. Late one, Nathan? Yeah. We normally stream until 1 AM more or less. How are you doing, Elvis? It's just the usual Wednesday stream, but playing a little bit of Total War, having fun. Was wondering why these guys were still alive.
Snake scum!
What do you think a lesser demon of the Horned Rat would look like? Well, the theory is that the lesser demons are the actual Skaven themselves, just very well tied up. I can't remember what YouTuber did that theory video, but it was damn good. It was damn good because it made a lot of sense. If I do find it, I'll post it on a community post though, so you guys can see it. Okay, we're gonna do...
Will be short.
I mean, it says pretty much ours now. Oh, we got a trait. Leadership and expert charge defense as plague monks. Charge defense. Is that not the weirdest thing ever? Is that not the weirdest thing ever? I hope till 1 AM Furious Wild will be out. I think it releases at 4 PM UK time.
Spread boxes.
Because it's usually the case for when it comes to...
Send decam.
I'll just destroy that. It's usually the case when it comes to new content being released. Good, bro. Keep it up. Really want the old world to drop now. Same, man. Same. So badly. And we've had no news for a while, which is super bizarre. You know what? I'm going to be petty. I'm going to wait and just let them rot out. I'm going to be that guy now. Since they cause me problems, I'm just going to be that dude. And we're going to start working our way up here. So I'm going to prepare this guy up here. It's really weird that we've had no news regarding Old World whatsoever. It really sucks. Like, you'd think by now we'd have some sort of... You know, oh, here's an update, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just being spoiled, because we generally deal with so many Warhammer companies that give a lot of news in regards to their video games and so on, that we expect GW to do the same. So it could be that I'm being spoiled. I know, Arius, but like... They always release at the same time, you know, and always be prepared because usually with the case with a mod, with a DLC pack, they kind of just shut down, you know what I mean? Like Steam kind of dies. The new world is going to drop with Total War Warhammer 3? I don't think so, I don't think it's ready yet. I would love it if it could. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's still a long time. Because Kislev was teased, yeah, but they need to redo everything, and they've not got everything ready. Like, as far as the information that I personally know, they're still a way away. They're getting closer, but they're still a way away. That's all I can say. We'll do the food one. I mean, most of these researches are kind of pointless for us. Just thinking out loud here. New armies. Evil Human Empire. You get a lot of Zinchian coats. Cannibal halflings in the Southlands. Mutants and Cthulhuoid monsters. Murlocs. Yeah, would be nice. Yeah, mutants are technically beastmen, aren't they? GW is probably really busy right now in regards to 40k. Nah, because they've just announced the new edition of... I'm going to wait for them to just die, because they've caused me so many problems. I just want to do that. I'm going to start doing this here. They've just announced the newest edition of Blood Bowl, didn't they? A few days ago? Just going to keep building these things. I want as much income as possible. So building every building up is the most beneficial thing I could do. Right, we can get food generated here, and I don't want the plague building. Or do I want the plague building? We'll wait and deal with a standard building first. Well, Game 3 has been taking a time. I mean, if we look at it properly, right, it's been 5 years now? Yeah, I think around 5 years. You're really pulling your weight as a Black Orc big boss in my campaign. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad to hear. See, I'm not that useless, am I? But yeah, it's been 5 years since Total War Warhammer 2. So, I mean, 2021 seems like the most realistic thing. We know that the next game is utter chaos, because they said that on the blog post. So that means that it's going to be Warhammer, unless they come out with a Michael Moorcock book, which actually would be kind of nice. But you know, I don't think they're going to do Moorcock and Warhammer at the same time, considering that Warhammer stole a lot from Moorcock. Are we almost done here? No, he needs one more turn. Yeah, one more turn. I'm just being really petty with this guy. I'm just being really, really petty. Oh no, Blood Bowl's doing really, really well. The game made it so popular. Like, there are grand tournaments, like Warhammer 40k style grand tournaments for Blood Bowl, like 150 players and so on. It's amazing. I've seen pictures. I was going to go to one this year, and I was going to go to a lot of Warhammer events, but then, yeah, you know, Papa said no. Right, so one more turn, then he'll suffer, and then we'll get rid of him. I'm just being really spiteful because they caused me problems. As part of the Dwarf mod, I was considering trying to move one of the Karaz Lords, which would be the most lawful. You'd need to move the Karak one, Grombrindle, because Fulgrim needs to be at Karaz. Marcus! Bro! I hope they're not pulling a Bethesda. Nah, dude, I don't think anyone has that whole Bethesda feel more than Bethesda. I trust CA, man. I trust CA. They are an absolutely awesome company. I trust them. I think they're very good guys. And I don't think they'll make us wait that much. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to, well, first get rid of this building. And this one. And this one. Keep these though, because these are nice. Our income is very high. I forgot there was a thing there. And we're going to build that plague building because you guys might want to see that. So that's going to be kind of cool. So we're going to do that. And if I recall correctly, there was a thingy. See, I'm very talented when I speak about stuff. But aren't we missing a gold mine somewhere? No. I think it's here, actually. I could have sworn there was another gold mine somewhere. Well, we know we got one in this side. Yeah, well, nothing's gonna make as much. Nothing's gonna make as much money as that. Does Clan Victor have any unique mechanics? Think you're skipping them? They're not very unique, but if you download Chieftain of the Deepwater mod, that one is really, really good and very, very fun. Milk and Cookies pretty much believes in Total War Warhammer 40k. I don't know, man. I don't think so either. I honestly don't think so. I think it's a bit unrealistic. I can't really justify staying awake any longer. Bye, guys. See you, Tobias. Have a good one, mate. The Activision Blizzard thing was just super weird. It was super, super weird. Starting province. What's it, starting province? Yeah, you're right. You're right, you're right. Alright, we can get rid of this then. That's good to know. Thank you. But sometimes I just forget. It's a talent, you know? We'll get this one done. Nah, we'll just get the income buildings here. Okay, so this is pretty much almost all healed up. We're going to start fighting the dwarfs here, so I'm going to bring him down and make this guy sprint down through here. And we're just going to go 1, 2, quick, come in here, take all this, and move up. Once we've got that plague spreading building, then we're going to just start building up extra armies and just start launching out. Is Chapatol on the coast? Oh, that's good to know. I'll check that out now. Will you ever return to fantasy tabletop content? Yeah, we're going to do that. We're also going to do 40k. The reason why it's taken a while is because we were supposed to get a studio, and unfortunately the deal fell through. We've got another one, but it's going to take a while to get it sorted up, so that's perfectly fine. Hey, Will Rock, how you doing? But we are gonna do battle reports again. I just kind of want to show off. I want a professional backdrop and stuff. I don't want to do it in my living room anymore because it just doesn't look good. And you know, at this point, like the channel is doing well. Yeah, we got that one already. Yeah, the channel's doing. You know, we're close to 20k subs and so on. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just want to look more professional for reports. Does that make sense?
I am the Plague Lord.
Alright, we're gonna start raiding here. I think it'll be better if my reports in the future, you know, had a professional backdrop and this and that. Because I can't stay with the mentality of being a small channel. Because at this point I am growing, you know, and I need to make it look like I'm appreciating the fact that there's a growth. If I keep doing the same thing over and over, I'm just going to look like one of those channels that never really grows. I don't know what the hell's just happened here. Indie Pride and Italian Spartacus brought good content to show to Warhammer 40k. It's pretty possible, but I still don't believe it. I don't think it's possible because of the fact that there's so much to do, and it wouldn't be possible in free games. It wouldn't be possible in free games. It would have to be 5 or 6, and that would just be a gigantic project, which people would eventually get bored of. Is Gorok still alive? Not Gorok, Nakai, yeah. What the hell?
Blessed filth.
Alright, we've got the gold here. I keep forgetting about that. We need to just keep improving every building here, and soon we'll have the plague building. Don't get me wrong, I think that if any company could do Total War 40, like a 40k game like that, would be Total War. They are one of the most competent companies when it comes to games like this. But I just think it's way too big of a project. Not for the tabletop stuff, because this is my bedroom, and I've got a massive bed right behind. I've actually got a Warhammer box too. Just some old school stuff, because you guys might have seen that I've been working on this. It's an old Dark Elf Battalion box. Absolutely awesome. So the glare is kind of shitty. But I do have a green screen arriving for the for the general stuff. We're gonna plague these guys just for giggles now.
Pestilens disciple. Pestilens stalks.
I have to be careful because obviously we're dealing with loads of factions and races which are much better ranged. Yeah, balancing would be a nightmare. Like, could you imagine balancing against Tau gunfire and so on? It would be a bit weird. It would be a bit weird. Chaos hasn't spawned yet though, but we did get the notice about Chaos though. We need... It's gonna be a while until we build that. Okay, we're gonna switch this to Expansionist. Ah yes, you're playing the best faction, I see, of course.
You reek of fear. Yes, yes.
Keep the passion from your early content though. Yeah, no, definitely. We're not changing anything. We're not changing anything. We're keeping the same stuff. We're just adding a lot more stuff. And I just want it to look a bit better. That's literally just it. I want it to look a bit nicer. I want it just to be a bit more professional looking. My plague is spread. I don't even have the big building yet. Well, that works.
The great horned rat with us.
I'm good, Meg. I'm good. And I'm happy to see that you're doing well in school. I'm happy. Because you were a bit worried, weren't you? We'll go here. But yeah, when we eventually get the battle reports done, it's gonna look amazing. Oh yeah, the plague spread ridiculously fast now when you play as Clan Pestilens. And look, we're up to 50 food a turn. It's ridiculous. We're just gonna go up this way.
Not in this diocese.
Try and delete these dwarfs and then fight these lizard men head on. Once that big building is done, we're going to start. Actually, we might as well start a new army now. So, Plague Deacon. No, we'll wait for Chaos to spawn because they're going to spawn very soon. I think great power wise we're doing quite well. Yeah, the Tau have stupid good aim, which is weird because on the tabletop they kind of suck. It's actually really funny. Why are my dudes taking attrition damage? Oh, because crossing a mountain. Well, that sucks. So yeah. Yeah, I've seen the Sigvald mount. It looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, like plague, everything's plagued. And it's spreading. like far up. The funny thing is when this building gets upgraded fully, it will spread even further. And it just becomes this massive issue. It is the perfect mount for Sigvald, to be honest. What better than... what would be a perfect... what would be a perfect mount than to mount himself? Which I know could be used in the wrong sense. I need a haircut and a shave super badly. I'm going to try and see if I can book one in for tomorrow. Because I'm looking a bit much. But yeah, so the plagues themselves give plus 13 this, plus 13 that casualty replenishment. It's absolutely fantastic. What we're going to do now is we're going to jump up here and declare war on the dwarfs.
Plague monks fight, we shall return.
We're going to get into a few fights now, though. Wall and this. Because everything's going too well. Right, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take all the way up to the monument of Itzertal. And then everything else I'm just going to declare war on. We're going to turn Lustria into this is total war. Because that at least will make it a bit more interesting considering the fact that we're kind of steamrolling at the moment. And bring him.
Fog of pestilence.
Low-key hyped for the battle reps. Oh, dude, I hope so. I hope you're hyped. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. I've been painting up a new army. It's a Space Marine army. I'm doing a lot of different things. But it's going to be a bit strange to get back on camera at all times. I know I'm trying to get used to it with this. And I think I'm doing better. But it's just getting used to everything. Yeah, a bit worried somewhat undercuts it. Also, talk to you in the chat gave me help put things into a more positive perspective. I'm glad, dude. I'm super glad. At the end of the day, if you panic, and you never know what could happen. Oh, look at this, right? 1, 2. This one's got Lustrian Wildcats. He's coming in for Itzer, isn't he? I mean, he can try. Surrounded by freaking plague monks. Also, how the furry rat boy is doing? I wish I managed to get here sooner, but I spent like 2 hours teaching Italian Renaissance and its literature to a friend of mine. I'm doing okay. I think everything seems to be going very well. We're right now at the point where we're just spreading plagues. And this big building that we're going to bring in is going to spread them even further. Ooh, hello. I would like increased... here. And we're almost done. Look, we need 4 more turns. And basically, this will just spread it further. It costs 7,000 freaking income a turn. But right now we're paying that, so we can already start doing another army. Let's start spawning one here to get ready for chaos. Which also helped, because I forgot to build up the buildings here. Right. A Plague Deacon, he's level 2. And we won't get the big elite units, we'll get that for Skrolk, but we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the rest can just be Plague Monks.
Our Lord has a grand scheme.
Now, I'm building up... I'm finishing off my, if I can recall correctly. Oh, are they sieging them? With dragons.
Pestilens.
We'll let them do it.
Lustria is mine.
So I'm building up, I'm finishing off my Tyranids, I'm finishing off my Imperial Fists. I'm working on a Chaos Army, which is going to be very, very cool. Then for Fantasy, I'm finishing off my Kislevites, my Chaos Dwarfs, proper Forge World Chaos Dwarfs, by the way, because I don't do recasts, unfortunately. Well, I'm not allowed to do recasts. Allow this guy to do that. And we're working our way to getting every single army finished.
Scum, filth. What could you possibly offer, Clan?
Peace treaty? Nah. Don't recruit there. It's a red region. Red recruitment costs more. I mean, I'm not too bothered in terms of price. I mean, recruitment at this point kind of means nothing to me. You. But you are right. It does take a lot longer. So we'll pretend that didn't happen. What is it for? Warhammer? The armies? Yeah, 40k, fantasy, and some Age of Sigmar, because I did promise that I was going to do some. Okay, this is a bit more realistic. Yeah, we'll pretend like I didn't do that before, yeah?
What's your back tail?
Those dragons, though, so annoying. Alright, we're gonna quickly intercept this guy.
Seek and plague. Decay and die.
Yeah, we're doing alright. Right, guys, it's been another hour and a half. I am gonna quickly have a smoke. Did he just turn around? Nathan just letting it rain, exactly, yeah. I'm so bad at this. Hey, but the campaign's going well, and that's the most important thing. But my screen has just gone black. Total War, Total War. We might have to restart Total War. Yeah, we might have to restart Total War. Okay, how do I do this? Task manager. So what's happened is I minimized and it got stuck for some reason. Oof. Right, let me just see if I can fix this. I mean, it's not a great Book of Grudges stream if I don't mess something up. Back to my computer. For some reason, the stream on mobile has a less of a delay, but now, oh, that's weird. That's weird, but I am trying to fix my screen at the moment. What I'm going to do is here. Alt F4? Yeah, I'm in the game though. It's not letting me. It's not a great book stream without an issue though. These things happen. Yeah, I'm doing every hour and a half now. Every hour and a half. mean, I could do a bit better. Now, how do I get this sorted? Order 4 isn't working. What if I just do display? Yeah, this should work. Display setting. Okay, because I don't want to close the stream. It makes no sense to stream for an hour again. So what if I do this? Exit Steam. Right, let me just do something. Yeah, I can't go to the task manager because this is stuck. Which is super weird. Let's see. Task manager. Yeah, my task manager is showing on one screen, but it's not showing on my side screen, so I can't really get this fixed. Let's see if I can just try something. Wow, that's very loud. The game broke before the stream did, yeah. Yeah, if I control alt delete though, it's gonna go off the it's gonna turn off the program. Let me just see if I can fix it from here. It's a bit annoying. Let me just see here. The wonders of Windows, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Total War's not responding. Ah, that's unfortunate. Right, we'll probably just... Maybe it might be a better idea if we just end it for today. I think 3 hours is enough. Because we're going to do it on Friday anyway, and what I could do is instead we'll do extra long stream on Friday. What do you guys think? Just don't know why this has happened like this. It's really weird. Yeah, this will probably be the best idea. We'll probably call it a day here then. We'll do this. We'll call it a day because we had a bit of an issue. And we'll start again on Friday. We'll continue from where we left off. And we'll do an extra long stream on Friday. So with that, guys, I think the intro should be showing. The outro. And we'll call it a day here. Thank you so much for popping by, everyone. Sorry about that. But this probably is the best option. So I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you once again for popping by. Apologies for this issue. I don't know what caused it. It's super, super weird. But we'll see what we can do from there. Yeah, I just tried to fix it. I couldn't do it. But yeah, we're going to call it from there. See you guys. Have a great day. And sorry about this.